I want to give a very brief example and then ask my question, if I may. There's a very reactionary Ayatollah in Iran called Ayatollah Makarim Shirazi, a Holocaust denier who's put a fatwa against a rap singer in Germany, and he has representative offices and charity in London, where I live. He's not the only Iranian Ayatollah who's got representative offices there. I'm just using that as an example. He's received a grant from local borough of Brent for promoting religious freedom and tolerance. Have the politicians not failed the ordinary people by their pursuit of political correctness and just not being savvy enough to realise who they're providing infrastructure for, who they're providing schools and institutions and charities for? Are they not failing the general public?
Thank you very much for your question. And as a politician, I shall pass it on to the panel. Who would like to address that issue? Anyone here? Anyone here? No? Okay. No, please.
Okay. Ayatollah Shirazi is well known. There are others, as you said. There are similar institutions in the US, most European countries, and so on and so forth. The issue is, number one, the system, as far as intelligence-wise, is not geared for legal reasons, not operational reasons, to penetrate, to study, to collect the evidence needed to close down these institutions or these types of institutions. Until the laws, in the name of political correctness, in the name of protecting democracy, freedom of speech, etc., are not modified and corrected to enable the law enforcement authorities to collect the evidence that they can then bring to the authorities and seek actions, this thing will continue. And I can tell you, without mentioning specific individuals or institutions, some of these institutions are not only involved in incitement, but are involved in laundering money to people who will go boom, by smuggling communication system to people who will go boom, for providing instructions, delivering material, delivering encrypted communication equipment to people who would go boom. The problem is far, far greater than just the incitement of these institutions.
Thank you. And anyone else on the panel want to answer? No? Okay. Maybe I should just give a quick perspective as myself, actually a member of the European Parliament for London myself. I think you've hit the nail on the head for many of the frustrations, I think, that the intelligence, but also the law enforcement agencies face. First of all, is actually the existing legal framework, and have they committed any crime under the current legal framework? And also how some people are very clever at staying on the right side of the law. So there are issues such as, you may be saying things that are illiberal, and I think the test of a liberal society is how much you are prepared to tolerate illiberal thought. But it's when, where does that individual cross that line? If they're inciting, no, I know you can come back. Are they inciting violence against particular individuals? Are they actually committing acts of violence? And the law is really struggling here. And also, if we're honest about it, we do have a number of what some people call the human rights lawyer industry, who get a kick out of defending some people that actually many of us would find unpleasant and want to be rid of. And I think that's the challenge, that when I speak to both law enforcement, politicians and lawyers, that's the challenge they face. I know you want to come back very quickly, but I also want to pass on the floor. I'll let you come back quickly and then please come back.
The reason I use that example is because it's such an open and shut case. Why is that? Because you go to the representative, Ayatollah Makarim Shirazi's representative office in London, there's huge posters of Ayatollah Makarim Shirazi, huge posters of the Supreme Leader. So they're not hiding who they're supporting. They're not hiding that he's a Holocaust denier. You can go to his website and see that. They're not hiding that he's issued a fatwa against a rap singer. You can go to his website and see that. So what is the UK authorities doing, spending UK taxpayers' money funding an Iranian Ayatollah?